I can feel her pain too. I think that kind of connects a lot. I mean, just knowing someone that went through the same, like her.
So the moms noticed there were similarities not only in the ways that their daughter had died, but the way that the relationship went. He had been with each woman 3 years apart for 2 months before she had died. The moms noted that he had showed up at each of their workplaces and made some friends and family uncomfortable with that type of attention. He had constantly asked about each of their whereabouts, and each woman, the moms, thought their daughters were about to break up with him.
There's not a parent who should have a child that had to go through this. It shouldn't happen.
Another detail the moms had compared was that he had attempted to isolate each woman from friends and families in the view of the family before each woman had died. And so those are the types of behaviors that domestic violence experts would find troubling, that type of control.
I think it's really important to understand that the major predictors of coercive control are deprivations of rights and liberties, not physical violence. And again, the reason for that, the reason women are made so vulnerable to homicide and severe injury by the level of control and stalking and so forth, is because it disables their capacity to effectively resist and escape. When I have no place to go because of the isolation, and I'm afraid to secure the options that I do have, that I'm at highest risk for homicide. And that's exactly what happened in these 2 cases.
At the meeting, each mom remembered feeling understood. They also decided that Sylvia was going to continue to push for an investigation that she at this point wasn't sure had thoroughly taken place, and that Colleen would sit back and in a supportive role and hope that if Sylvia could get more attention for her daughter Sandra Steven's case, then that would also shed light on what happened to her daughter Holly SJOSTROM.
It hurts losing a child. If it was illness or if it was a car accident or something, but her life was taken. I mean, somebody took her life.
Both of those cases, I completely understand why the families feel the way that they do. I understand their feelings. I may feel the same way if it involves somebody that was in my family. But what I can tell you is that all the evidence in these 2 cases points to a suicide.
I came into the story as a reporter for the Oklahoman after I saw a post on GoFundMe that just looked like it needed a few extra questions asked. I showed up at the family's front door and I just asked them to tell their story. And what I didn't know, what they didn't know, is that this would take me 2 years to look into and that I would find out a lot of things that they didn't know.